just sitting here fanning myself like the queen that I am. I mean, I'm big business when I put in my big earrings. Hey y'all, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, I would love it if you would click that red subscribe button down below and come and be a part of my Hannah Corns. We have a lot of fun here on this channel. I post a lot of beauty related content on Thursdays and Saturdays at 9:45 a.m. Eastern times, and it would be a really awesome thing if you just subscribe and come and be a part of this, because like I said, we have a lot of fun. Typically on Thursdays I post either makeup tutorials or get ready with me's, and for this Thursday's look I actually asked y'all on Twitter and on YouTube here on the little community tab what tutorial y'all wanted to see from me this Thursday, and unfortunately, the YouTube community tab was the tiebreaker for this poll because the Frozen 2 inspired makeup look won by a landslide. So I'm giving y'all what you wanted. I am really sorry if you wanted to see another fall makeup tutorial, but truthfully, I couldn't really come up with anything else that I wanted to do for fall, and I really just want to go ahead and get my Christmas videos and like edited and get them like filmed and everything. So truthfully, this was a really good tutorial for me to do before I jump into doing my Christmas tutorial. So this really did work out for the best, and I feel like it does kind of get us in the spirit for the winter time, because Frozen kind of was and is like centered around winter because of like Elsa and everything. So I had a lot of fun creating this look. I feel like it is a really pretty look, and you definitely can tell that it was inspired by Frozen. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this tutorial. Going into the Profusion Festival eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take the shade Festival, and I'm just going to be applying that to my crease using this tiny little crease brush from Amazon. Now I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to be taking that purple shadow and applying that over my crease where we just laid down the first light purple shade. And this is just going to kind of help deepen everything up, and I'm going to be using the exact same little crease brush that I used earlier. Now using the Maybelline Master Fairy Highlighter, I'm actually going to be using the blue strip in this highlighter, and I'm going to be applying that to the inner half of my lid here using this little flat shader brush from Amazon. Going back into the Profusion Festival palette, I'm going to be applying the shade Fanny Pack to the center of my lid, and this is a really pretty purple color, but it has like a blue shift to it, so it is perfect for this eye look today. And I've actually never used that shadow before in this palette until today, and honestly I can tell y'all right now it is like my new favorite kind of duochrome glitter because it is just so pretty. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes with the e.l.f. eyelash curler, and then I'm going to be applying some mascara, and the mascara that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Alright, so I just cleaned up the fallout that we had underneath my eyes and around my face with a makeup remover wipe, because I've really gotten into the habit of doing my eyeshadow first before I do my face makeup, so that way my face makeup doesn't get messed up by fallout. So I did have quite a bit of fallout from that shade Fanny Pack that we just used. It did kind of drop a little bit of glitter onto my face, so I really quickly wanted to clean that up before we put on foundation, concealer, that type of thing. So let's get into my face. So now we're going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is in the shade Nude Ivory. This is my go-to everyday foundation. Then for concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I freaking love this concealer. It is super full coverage, and it feels super lightweight and very thin under the eyes. It doesn't feel heavy or thick or anything like that. And I definitely need a lot of under eye concealer today because I stayed up pretty late last night watching Lizzie McGuire on Disney Plus. I am so loving Disney Plus. And then to set the concealer in place and to set my foundation in place, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. It is just a little sample size. To blend out my foundation and my concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Blending Brush. And to apply my powder to my face, I'm going to be using this little powder puff that I got off of Amazon. Now that my complexion is done, we are going to move on and we are going to do my under eye area. So starting out, what we are going to do is we're going to take this little teeny tiny little angled brush. I like this because my little lower lash line is super tiny, and this fits under there perfectly. A normal brush that you're supposed to use for your lower lash line, I don't know why, but it just doesn't work for me, so that's why I use these little tiny angled brushes. And I'm going to be taking my NYX Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be going back into that purple that we used into my crease. On my lower lash line, I'm just going to be smudging that out. I actually really like the way that this eye look turned out. I was super nervous to get up and do this morning. I was kind of hoping that a fall look would win. I still really wanted to do this look, but I was just really nervous with how it was going to turn out, and I really had to spend my morning looking at a lot of pictures of the Frozen characters and stuff just to get a good color aesthetic and figure out what I wanted to do, because I've seen that movie once on cable, and truthfully I didn't really enjoy it. But then again, I am older. I'm not a little kid. So maybe if that movie came out when I was a little kid, I truthfully probably would have been into it. I was born in 95, so I grew up with a lot of the older movies. I grew up with The Little Mermaid, I grew up with Cinderella, I grew up with The Lion King, things like that. I really and I love the fact that they're doing live action remakes of all those movies. I've seen the majority of all the live action remakes, and I have loved them. So honestly, Frozen's not for me. But who's to say that if I wasn't a little kid, that I probably would have loved it. That one song is actually really cute that they sung. The one where she's on the mountain and she's let it go or whatever. That was actually really cute, and I kind of feel that. It's sometimes kind of my mood. I'm just let it go. For my lower lashes, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm trying to use this up, and then I'm going to switch over to a different mascara, so that way y'all don't have to keep on seeing this all the time. So, what has everyone been up to recently? Like I said, I actually got a password from one of my friends that signed up for Disney Plus, And I have been watching like a ton of Disney Plus. I've been watching like all of the shows that I used to watch when I was a kid. So that's like really fun. Like I'm watching like Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven. I think I'm gonna watch Kim Possible after I film this, because Kim Possible is just amazing. I actually really liked that cartoon, and when I was a little kid, one year for Halloween, I actually dressed up as Kim Possible, and that was really, really cool. I was actually really surprised that my mom was going to let me dress up as Kim Possible, because as you know, like her sweater, it like showed her stomach, so that was kind of like a challenge. We couldn't really find me a shirt that was black, that was kind of like, you know, like the turtleneck thing that she wore, but we made it work, and it was really cute. That was probably like one of my favorite Halloween costumes as a kid. So now that I'm done with my lower lash line, we're going to be bronzing up my face and bringing some color back to my face. So I'm just going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This is literally my favorite bronzer ever. This is just what she looks like. And to apply it, we're going to be using this big fluffy brush. For blush, and for blush, I'm just going to be using this lovely cookie blusher. I got this from a Japanese subscription box. This is in the shade Pink Grapefruit Jelly, and I just thought that this was just a really pretty kind of princessy / queen shade of blush. Like, it was just really pretty and really, really neutral, and I'm trying to get back into using it. And then to apply it, I'm just going to be using this Profusion blush brush. Alright, next step is one of my favorite steps in makeup. Although I love the whole entire step process, this has to be my all-time favorite, and it's time for highlighter. And for highlighter, I'm just going to be using the Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Blossom Glow. This is a really pretty highlight, and I'm just really excited to use it in today's tutorial, because I don't know if I've used this highlighter yet in the tutorial or not. I'm pretty sure I haven't. And to be applying this highlighter to my face, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. highlighting brush. The lipstick that I'm going to be using today is from Covergirl. This is from their Exhibitionist line, and this is in the shade Streaker. This is a really pretty matte, cool-toned nude lipstick. I thought it would go perfect with this eye look today. I was going to do more of a pinky nude, but I didn't really know how that was going to look, so I just opted to go the safe route and just do a true, genuine nude. So that is just what I'm going to be applying to my lips. Alrighty, y'all, so that includes this Frozen 2 inspired makeup tutorial. I had a lot of fun doing this tutorial. I really love the way that this turned out. I think it is super, super pretty and very creative. So really hope that y'all did enjoy this video as well. Let me know down below in the comments if you're going to go see the movie tomorrow, because I'm just really curious and really nosy. And so, yeah, until next time, I will see you all in my next video really, really soon. Bye, my little unicorns.